And here he is. One of the less exciting aspects is talking about health insurance and kind of all the money aspects that are involved with pregnancy and birth. So basically, what did health insurance cover and what it did not cover?
Well, I was pleasantly surprised to find out that when it comes to pregnancy and birth, practically everything is covered, at least with the health insurance that I got. But I can imagine that it is a standard that everything is covered. Let's see everything that is essential, which in Switzerland maybe is a different concept than in other countries.
Yeah.
What is essential? As I said, I don't think that in every country doctors and the personnel comes to you every 3 hours to check on you. But anyway, all the pregnancy process, the gynecologist once a month, and all the ultrasounds and everything, that was all covered. Basically, everything was covered. Even the first visit by the gynecologist 6 weeks after birth, and the first visit by the pediatrician. What certainly helped, but I don't know exactly how much, it was that I had like an extra health insurance.
Hospital insurance.
An extra hospital insurance, exactly. That among other things allowed me to make sure that I was in a room with maximum just one other person. I ended up being alone at the end because they had good capacity, but I would say that was something that really helped in the first phases after birth, in the first days after birth. Yeah. And so I would, if you're moving to Switzerland or you were thinking to change your health insurance or something, maybe consider to take this extra option. It really helped in my case. What was not covered, but it is, as said, not an essential thing. It is that if you want to get some acupuncture after the birth or even in pregnancy, you can usually do it, for example, at the hospital, but you will have to pay part of every treatment.
Depends on your plan, of course. So
Exactly.
some supplementary health insurances might cover this 100% or 90% or none of it. You always have to check in this case what your specific insurance plan says. Okay, so while Kate is taking care of our son for a minute here, I'm going to talk a bit about the costs that are involved with acknowledging paternity in Switzerland. So overall, the cost for acknowledging paternity will typically be around 300 Swiss francs, at least for the first child. Because first, you need to get yourself as parents registered, which costs about 150 Swiss francs. And then, of course, you need to do the actual thing that you wanted to do, which is acknowledging paternity, and then in almost every case also a declaration about who is taking care of the child, who has custody of the child. And this overall costs typically around 300 Swiss francs for the first child, and then I would estimate that for every next child it will cost about maybe 150 Swiss francs. So basically the wonders of capitalism can actually work in healthcare.
Well, let's say, let's put it like this. You have the feeling, and I think it is a fact, that the money you pay for the health insurance is never worth it unless you unless you have a kid. But then you have to be a woman and you have to be able, of course, to so that you can have one at all. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You don't need health insurance if you're never sick and you're never pregnant, right?
Exactly.
Or have an accident.
Yeah, in that case, all the money that you pay monthly for the health insurance, it finally pays off.
So it pays off to be sick because you're paying for it anyways, huh?
Yeah, yeah, basically. Or
But
be
if you don't want to
pregnant.
be sick, have a baby, because then you don't have to be sick, you don't have to have an accident, and you're still getting some money back, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe you will still be healthier and live longer and so on without too much additional effort.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.